Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente. Yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 370. My name's Rob Hoback. Happy that you're here. Honored and humbled that you keep coming back, like for reals. I love it. Thank you so much. It is a manic Monday. I'm so manic that I've been up since 3 a.m. Central Time. Couldn't go back to sleep. Just woke up thinking about all of the things. Got a huge week in front of me, and I love it. But it is a manic Monday. I got a lot to do, so it's time to go. And today is Monday, October 21st. And I'd give you a weather update, but I don't have one. I'm going to California later today. I'm pretty sure it's going to be sunny and nice out there. All right, first things first, I'm still the realist. I am also ready. Yeah, we've been talking about this for a while. I can feel change coming. Change is imminent in all of our lives, but it's, we've talked about this, the leveling up, and it's time for me to level up. I know it. And there are things at work, in play, in my life, in my orbit. I don't know what's going to happen next. I just know something's going to happen next, and I'm ready. Right? I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. My thankies. I'm thankful for my time with the General Lee this week. Got off to a rough start on Friday because of me, right? Because I overreacted, jumped to a conclusion, got upset, and but any time I get to spend with my dad, it's time well spent. It's loving it. Wish I could spend every day with him. I do. So, excuse me. As he started joking recently, thanks to number 6, that's how he refers to us, because he does that thing where he's like, "Hey, David," my older brother's name, Rob. Now I get a Sam and there maybe a Jack. I'm like, yeah, I'm still Rob. But anyway, so he refers to us by our numbers. I was number 2. I'm now number 1. Number 6, my sister Jen. She said to my dad, she's like, "You don't know how many shopping days you got left." And isn't that the truth? We never know. There's no guarantee for anything. So I'm thankful for every shopping day that the General Lee has left that I get to spend some time with him. All right, moving on to my thought of the day. My thought of the day is tell that story like Paul Harvey would, right? If you don't know who Paul Harvey is, Paul Harvey, back in the radio heyday, kind of staked his claim that he did these little news pieces where he'd tell you a story that most people had heard about, and then he'd tell you the things behind the scenes, the things you don't know, to give you some additional perspective of why that story was so amazing or why it ended the way that it did. And then he would end by saying, "And now you know the rest of the story." So in Paul Harvey's likeness and honor, a little homage to old boy, I'd like to tell you the rest of the story of things I thought about yesterday after I posted the video in which I was so emotional, right? Just so you know, right? A couple of you got to see the video of it. If you'd like to see it, hit me up. I'll send it over to you. But it was amazing. I think I had told everybody that when that play took place, there was 30 seconds left. I found that out after the fact. Sam pointed out to me. There was 30 seconds left. It was 4th and forever. It was our last shot. Had to make a play. I had talked on here about how Sam had been acting just off for a couple days. Well, come find out I had tooth problem. Tells me after the fact. He's like, "Yeah, why I was avoiding you. I didn't want you to hug me because I didn't want you to know that I had a fever because I knew that there was a chance that either you or Mama could say that I couldn't play, and I wanted to play." Just directly speaking, and I know he watches this. So part of the reason, he being Sam, so I'm not saying anything that I wouldn't say in front. I didn't realize that boy had that kind of focus. I knew he was capable of doing it. I didn't know he was able to do it. He's 12. Unbelievable. Some of that emotion that you saw yesterday was the realization that there have been several times in his life where I have just lost my cool with him. And the realization that you don't deserve, like if somebody just took you at your worst moments of how you treated that person, you don't deserve to enjoy in that happiness. And I think that was part of that emotion. Like, look at this guy go, right? Thinking of, a handful of times where I just handled things really, really poorly. And he just keeps coming back too, right? So thankful for that. And then I think the thing that gets me the most emotional, that kind of goes back to my dad, is that just given our family dynamic, right? We buried my older brother. Like, we all saw him the last time and never realized it was going to be the last time we saw him. So I realize how fragile all this is, right? I realize that every time I see somebody I love could be the last time I see them. And I take it seriously. And I also have learned to be extremely thankful. And it doesn't have the result of the game and all that. That's all secondary. It's just that. And as a parent, those of you who are parents, you get it, right? Like when you see your children do something special, and you're like, wow, look at you go. And just the realization that there's no guarantee that we'll ever, ever, ever see Samuel do something so incredible like that again. And you know what? If this was as good as it ever gets, it's better than most people will ever understand. And the best part is that there's not a bit of me that believes that's the last time I'm going to see that stuff. We're just getting started. Like, my life is about ready to I can just feel it, right? Like, we are getting ready to just go. And once I believe, like Sam believed the other day, it's going to be special. It's going to be special. All right. Yeah, it's never too late. And the other thing is that, the beauty in life isn't always exactly, we talked about synchronicity yesterday, where we get to the point where our imagination and our intuition and reality all come together and it's perfect. We're like, this is exactly how I want it. Well, if we're not there, right? As long as we wake up, we're still kicking, we've got another opportunity to make it exactly like we want it. And we're the authors. When I think about that, it's just overwhelming. And so I'm able to see this happen, a third party story right in front of me, right? A 12-year-old boy who overcame something that, I mean, you got to understand what it's like in youth sports. A lot of times kids they don't even show up for the game because, they just don't feel like it. And this kid's pulling out his own tooth with a fever, going out. I mean, it's just amazing, right? And to know that he is learning how to wrap his mind around that already, man, big things. Big things. And then he set an example for his sister and his brother. And, I mean, hell, his sister's already got a stronger mind than him. What's she going to accomplish? Life is good. Life is good. All right. With that, I'm done. Hands up. Peace out. We're better together. Maybe tomorrow we'll talk about the amazing day that Aaron Rodgers had yesterday. I mean, when you're Aaron Rodgers, you've won the MVP twice. You've won a Super Bowl. All in the conversation for one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. And then, let's see, 2006. So we're 13 years into the league now, and he's setting all-time. I mean, it's just crazy, amazing. And then just some of the other inconsistencies. You're like, what the hell just happened there, right? But we don't have time for that today. Maybe another day. So with that, I gotta go. We'll see you later. Deuces. Love you. Bye.